Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oregon's offense will get the football first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game.
Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're going to run it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now all of a sudden,
he's got it, first down and more. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of... And it takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. It's on target and complete. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Using his legs, it's Simon. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And the Longhorns will try to convert on 4th down. Off play action. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Gentry. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got the back over the middle. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they'll finish the line and the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Finds his tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, the quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Longhorns will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Skinner. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Zings it complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it to him on the screen. Runs through the tackle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Flagway. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got a man in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Got his man downfield. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got his man, makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He breaks a tackle. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense under...
Turning it on! Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Slithers into space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Longhorns come to the line after ripping scraping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the catch. It's McCutcheon. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The Green Wave look like one of the best teams in the American today, which is what makes this conference.
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. The sure hands, it's Sutter.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little farther.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quickly to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Right on the money. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's McCutcheon. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. To the air on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Breaks into the open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on 3rd down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Wants to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games.